Y'all, we are in 2022. First and foremost, happy new year, you guys. I wish everyone a prosperous, a healthy, and just a beautiful 2022. 2022, you better come correct, act right, everybody fall in line. You know, for this new year, I'm just gonna need everyone to do what they're supposed to do. You feel me? Like, we don't need any more situations. We don't. That said, I'm done. Welcome back to the channel, y'all. If you are new here, my name is Safai Kelly and I do makeup and now I dabble in hair here and there. So for my first video of the year, we're gonna do a hair video, you guys. We're gonna do it, and this is something that I've been really excited to try, is a 5x5 wig. You know, I'm really down with a 4x4, but a 5x5 is where I think it's at for me, because you know, we're inching closer and closer to like the full lace frontal wig. So here we go. A huge thank you and shout out to YOLOVA or YOLOVA, not sure on the correct pronunciation, do not come for me, but they did sponsor the wig for this video and I'm really excited to dive into all the details. So the wig that we have today is the Body Wave 5x5 lace wig. It is at 180% density and it's the natural black human hair. It is also in 20 inches and retails for $236, but y'all, they did supply me with a code that you can use to save your coins when shopping. So if this wig piques your interest or you just want to get you a new do, because do you boo, the code is Safai to save 20% off. When receiving the wig, it comes in a beautiful box, and inside the box we do have the wig, of course, in a silk bag, and then we do have, you know, the eyelashes that people throw in and a few wig caps. I would definitely like to mention that the knots are not bleached, and yes, the hairline does look like it's like a little bit thin in the front, like the pre-plucking, but I'm definitely going to bleach the knots and customize the hairline completely. Honestly, I've never worn a 5x5 before, but I'm very interested and curious to see how it's gonna look, and I'm also really excited. So I'm gonna go ahead and bleach the knots and tweeze off camera, then I'll show you the after what it looks like, and then we jump into application. All right, you guys, so I just finished bleaching the knots and the hair took the bleach really well. I did have a little bit of bleeding. That's just because I made my bleach formula a little too thin, so it ran through and a little bit down the roots, but we're gonna fix that and I'm gonna show you how. Super easy. And I also customized the hairline, did the tweezing and everything to make it look more natural and less wiggy. So before I put the wig on, I'm actually going to tint the lace. So I'm just taking my foundation brush with a little bit of foundation and I'm just going to go ahead and run that along the inside. And I'm going to do the same thing and just rub some along the front too. Now it's time to put the wig on. Okay, 5x5. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That looks really nice. So I'm gonna do a side part. So after tinting the lace, it looks like it's blending really well. I'm just gonna straighten up this part that we have here. Now that I've got my part more even, I'm gonna take the hot comb and I'm just going to smooth down the part. So this looks good. I'm gonna take a little bit of wax and just take care of some extra flyaways happening closer to the part and the roots. This hair is feeling so nice and so soft. So I want you guys to take a look at how well everything is blending in together. I'm actually gonna try something new. I'm a little nervous to try it. It's in the application process. So I'm actually going to spray it down first and then put my elastic band over, and then I'm gonna cut the extra lace afterwards. Ooh, wish me luck. So here's my got to be, and I'm gonna go ahead and spray her down. Now I'm gonna take my elastic and secure her down. So while that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and style the hair. One thing I am gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take the razor blade and I'm gonna add in some layers so that the curls, they're gonna be popping. If you're ever on Pinterest or Instagram and you see the wig slayers slaying the wigs and they have the most voluminous, beautiful, layered looking like curls, I said volume twice, adding layers is definitely how you achieve such things. So I cut off one side of the lace already just so that you can see what's going on here. And as you can see at the corner, it's blending pretty well. Like we're getting we're doing some nice blending going on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim the other side, and I'll be right back. What I'm gonna do now is take the Got To Be glue hairspray once again and my elastic and just re-secure everything down. Make sure that we have everything covered. While this is drying, I'm gonna go ahead and put in some curls. I do think that this is maybe half an inch wand. I think an inch may be bigger, or actually, no, I think this is about an inch. I think this is about an inch barrel for the wand. I'm just gonna do some curls and be right back. I'm not really like, okay, I guess I'll do one curl. Let's just do one. Let's do one curl in the front and see what it do, what it do, what it do. So, yeah. So here's our first curl. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and curl the rest of the hair and I'll be right back. All right, so I curled the hair and I know it looks like Goldilocks curls right now. I'm gonna go ahead and remove the elastic. Let's have a look. Okay, not bad. I do have a little piece here that I just didn't tint, but this laid so well. How exciting, how exciting. I'm just gonna go ahead and take a little bit of concealer that is darker than me. So basically like a foundation, right? Like I'm just taking kind of like a foundation and I'm just gonna go ahead and cover what didn't get tinted earlier. But this is pretty great. And then I'm just gonna run my bronzer brush right over that. I know we look like Goldilocks right now, but before I go ahead and brush out any sort of curls, I'm gonna go ahead right here. The bleach kind of seeped in just a little bit. It's not crazy, but just like a little bit. So I'm actually gonna take this magic gray hair dye pen. It's basically hair dye and a pen, really, if you want to think about it like that. So I'm just taking off the bottom, and all you're gonna do is press the button once and it dispenses the dye, and that's more than enough. And then I like to take paper, like this is just something out of a package, and just kind of brush the dye on it and spread it evenly onto the bristles. So now that that's done, I'm just gonna go ahead and carefully use this brush to go ahead and touch up any parts of the roots that I feel like need a little bit more love. So this is great for anyone who's still new to bleaching knots, or you know, have some mistakes sometimes. This is great to just go ahead and fix them. So I'm gonna go ahead and comb out the curls so that they don't look like Goldilocks curls. I'm just gonna take a wide tooth comb and fluff them out. Look how pretty is that? Oh my gosh, you guys. And the fact that we have layers going on in here make the curls look so fluffy. Like, I love it. Beautiful. This looks so nice. Look at that. So any part, so here's a trick. When you curl your hair and you fluff it out, and any part that just seems like it's not doing what it needs to do, go ahead and put some more layers in that part to get the fluff that you need. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yes, baby. Honestly, I almost feel like the light isn't really like doing justice here, because this is honestly such a pretty curl that I have going on, and I'm so proud of myself. So I think I'm gonna actually do some baby hair. I think I'm gonna do some baby hair and call it a day. I mean, hello. So I just did like a really super basic natural look, a natural glam look, of course, but the hair nice and fluffed out. I really wish, like, because the lighting is a little dark on the hair is not capturing the light, but it is curled so nicely. I finally achieved that big, fluffy, voluminous look that I always see everyone slaying. I was just like, how do you do that? Layers are definitely the key if you're trying to achieve those types of curls. It just looks so nice, fluffy, and bouncy. I have to say the quality of the hair is really nice. It holds a curl decent, you know, like it's straight hair, so it's not gonna hold the curl perfectly. I did have to recurl, hairspray, and This is what it's looking like. It bleached well. I didn't have any problems. Overall, really great quality. I'm really happy with the way everything turned out, you guys. The 5x5 might just be where it's at because you get more room to play with in the front, and I absolutely love that. If you are looking to try a new unit, if you want to try a 5x5 lace front wig, I definitely recommend that you try this one out. You are like, hi, do we see, like, I still consider myself like in the beginner stages. I'm crafty with my hands, but I'm not a pro, you know, I'm not a hairstylist. So if you're a beginner looking to try a lace front wig with the 13x4 is too much for you to handle, and the 4x4, you know, you just want a little bit more, 5x5 is definitely for you. So go get you one. I am so excited to see all the hair slayage that comes this year. I will be working on some more hair videos, and also I'll be working on my Back to Basics series, so stay tuned for that. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. If you liked today's video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Listen, if you have any tips whatsoever, any hair related tips, please drop them down below. Let's have a hair conversation. Your girl is still learning, and I would love to know the tips that you have. If you haven't done so already, I'm not really sure why not, but that subscribe button is there. It's calling you. It's calling you. Go ahead, give it a click. And while we're clicking on buttons, go ahead and click the bell button so that you're notified each and every single time I upload a video. I don't want you guys to miss it. If you want to catch me on other platforms, all of my social media links are linked down below in the description box, along with the discount code for this unit, you guys. I'm so excited to share that with you, but that is all that I have for you guys today. I will see you beautiful and amazing people in the next video. Bye, you guys. I feel like I'm getting somewhere, you know, the fact that I achieved the fluffy, voluminous curls. Oh my goodness. Ugh.